How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing just fine, thank you.
Good. That's lovely.
Thank you. You as always. Hey.
Hey, did you see Bethany downstairs?
Yeah, I did. On the first floor with her father. Why?
Did she say anything?
Say anything like what? No.
Well, I went to talk to her. Well, I ran into them, and they said they was gonna check the surveillance footage to see if they could.
You see what I'm talking about? Always
Look,
playing.
yes.
Now they're gonna check the surveillance, and guess who's gonna be on
Look,
it?
thank you, Mom Natasha. But I don't need that right now. I just want you to go downstairs and just check the temperature, just see if she know.
It didn't appear like she knew, but I will do what you asked.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Natasha. Thank you.
Okay.
I tried all the passwords that I've had. Every bit of the footage that does pull up is from
We don't have
previous,
anything?
prior, or after. No, it's just, it's like it's glitched out or something.
Hey, Natasha. How are you?
How's everyone today?
Doing well.
Hey, Bethany. How are you feeling?
A little rough.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Well, I was deeply concerned about you, so I'm actually glad that I have bumped into you here, and I just wanted to ask, maybe, had you gotten to the bottom of anything? Were you able to check the surveillance?
Well, yeah, I tried to look at the cameras, but I'm not really sure what happened. But it's just faulty, I guess, a glitch or some kind. Yeah, the
But
footage
remember
just-
all these power blinks that we've had?
Yes.
We've had some issues with the cameras,
my
and
God.
Yeah,
that,
we had a
unfortunately,
technician.
what a time for it to blink, huh? For it
What
to
a time
happen.
for it to
Yeah.
blink. I can't imagine how you must feel. I know that was probably what you needed to get to the bottom of it, but you know what? That's neither here nor there.
Well, I mean, the card was signed by, had female handwriting in it, and then it was signed from the tenants and whatnot. So we've still got something we can kind of check into and whatnot. It's just,
We don't, I speak for all of us. We don't suspect anything malicious. It's just, we're just trying to figure out like what happened. What kind of candy was it? What brand was it? If it was a reaction, we want to know what
Right.
flavor or something.
Right.
That we can tell.
Absolutely. That's something that's critical to know. While I think that you would suspect that it was the tenant, and could very well be that, I think that maybe what we should do here is possibly use this as a reflection, maybe on oneself, because I don't know why one would want to give you, of all people, anything that would cause any harm to you. But in the event that someone was thinking along those lines, maybe we should just kind of reflect on oneself and how
I
we
see what you're
treat
getting at.
people
I see
so
what
that
you're
we
getting
can
at.
The doctor
not-
is running tests to see if she has any allergies.
Yes.
If it finds out that there is some sort of toxic substance in there, somebody's going to have a visit from the police. I can tell you that.
Well, I
Yeah,
understand.
it's just,
understand
and
your
I know
concern.
where you were getting,
Yes.
where you're going with that, but just because I don't mesh well with some of my, tenants here in the building, it doesn't mean that what happened was right. It was completely wrong.
You are absolutely the victim here, and he's right. There could have been anything toxic in there that could have caused greater harm than what was done. But I do think that because we are here, standing here, and we know that you're well, and although we are trying to get to the bottom of all of this,
Not 100%.
I understand you're not 100% well, but I just think it's just a time to reflect. That's all. Just a reflection on oneself. Like, who would want to?
Well, we're not going to poo-poo this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're just not going to.
I think that
Yeah,
we're
I
definitely
understand your concern.
gonna get to the bottom of it. But yeah, we're gonna, as a family, I think it was definitely a moment to reset, like you said. We can look at our actions, but I think above all, retaliation of this sort, if it was alleged, then I think that definitely something that
We'll figure it out no matter
Yeah, I think the key word here is alleged, but I do understand
Yeah,
your
for
concern, absolutely. But, I'm so glad that you all are doing better. I know that you're
I'm
going to
sure.
have it handled and get to the bottom of all of this. I thank you so much for just pausing for a second to just chat with me about it. And I was really hoping that we could get to the bottom of this, and I'm sure you will, because that's who you are at your core. But I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, and again, just a time to possibly reflect, okay?
Yeah.
All right. We should probably work on those glitches, like having like a backup system in the event.
We're definitely gonna get that.
Right, and this is minor, but
addressed.
something major. can
Yeah,
happen there.
absolutely.
You know what, you're always on it. You're always on
Thank you,
it.
Natasha.
All righty, you're welcome. I'm gonna go back up because I think I forgot something. You all have a great rest of your day.
You too.